More Americans say that regret is common among adults who decide to remain childless than among parents. 40% say adults who have chosen to remain childless very often or somewhat often regret that choice, while 40% say they regret it not very often or not very often at all. So to get to that, we're going to get you the two stories real quick. Us and Pops were having out words, just verbally, back and forth, and he hits us with a, "It's my house, my rules, you don't like it, get up." Gladly. And we go and get these trash bags and Mom starts crying. And she's, "What are you doing?" And we look at her kind of crazy and go about our business. We get the first two bags and we take them to our car. And then we come back for the third bag and she's still weeping. And we're like, "Yo, you're good, Mom. We'll call you when we call you though, huh?" Now, a few years prior to this, we're sitting in our room in the old house or whatever, and we hear fire and brimstone, and it's our sister and our mother. And they're back and forth, and we go peek around the corner or whatever, and we're not gonna get into all the details, but our sister ends up storming out and blah, 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 and Mom sits down in her chair, and she tries to hold it together, but she can't, and she weeps, because she thought nobody was looking, and she was weeping the same way for the baby girl that years later, she ended up crying for the baby boy. We share all that to share this. How many of these modern feminists, I don't need a man, I don't have to comply and collaborate, be fit, feminine, friendly, are going to admit that they too got it wrong when they don't have kids and they have their regret? Like, how many of these women admit that they're wrong to begin with, right? Especially career minded. And then when you can adopt, oh God, yes. But then if you adopt a little baby, they're going to always eventually going to want to find their birth parents, and it's going to hurt. You're going to understand it, but it's still going to hurt. And it's going to hurt even more so when you realize that you'll never have a connection with a being like that ever in your life. So y'all can pick who you want to follow: the dudes selling you lies and dreams, the women that are telling you what to do to be single and independent, or a dude like, well, yours truly.
REX.